Fatu and Strowman, oh, super kick. And again. And it sends him out onto the floor.
Yeah, this is like something out of the comic box. Watch out, Joe, this ain't gonna be good.
Here comes Fatu!
Caught on the ropes on his way over, and you know.
Oh man!
Strowman capitalizing.
That big SOB just slammed him across our desk. And now Fatu rises up and from off the announce desk.
Jeez, this guy is not built correctly.
His ability to get back up time and again, like no one else.
You cannot stop what you cannot kill.
Sends him over the barrier and he's following him. Oh, man! Look at the size of these two.
We'll take a choke slam on our table and shrug it off in 3 seconds, get straight back on the offense. Where the hell are these two going now?
Well, they're all the way over there in the tech area right now, on top of the tech crates. And a big super kick. And just sends Strowman draping over that top crate.
The referee's been screaming for security to get out here and get some order, and who can blame them for saying, hell no, we're taking the rest of the night off.
And now Fatu is joining him up top. At the production tech area stands Fatu and 385 pounds of big Braun Strowman.
Nothing positive can come from this position.
Are you kidding me? Strowman able to get back on his feet. Choke slams Fatu down through the tables below. How is he getting up? How does Fatu do this every single time? Survives the biggest slams, the biggest moments. Strowman and Fatu, electric in Philly tonight.